Breaking ball into shallow center for Perkins. And a fly out to center field. Now you look out for the thump. Kyle Schwarber, second in the big leagues in homers, one behind.
You feel that? That electric buzz in the air? That's the unmistakable thrill of late-season Major League Baseball, where every pitch, every swing, every single play can redefine a team's destiny. And right now, in the heart of Milwaukee, two powerhouse contenders just delivered a game that's going straight into the archives of legendary matchups. Get ready, because what you're about to witness on Baseball Extra is more than just a game. It's a slugfest, a comeback, and a testament to the relentless spirit of America's pastime. Welcome back to Baseball Extra, baseball fans, where we're dissecting a Labor Day classic that had it all. The atmosphere in Milwaukee was absolutely buzzing. This wasn't just any regular season game. It was a heavyweight bout between two National League titans. Your hometown Milwaukee Brewers, the undeniable best team in all of baseball, locking horns with the Philadelphia Phillies, who boast the second-best record in the league. With September baseball upon us, every single game carries immense weight, shaping playoff aspirations and defining legacies. On the mound for the Brewers, the red-hot right-hander Jacob Misiorowski. Now, if you saw his last outing against Arizona, 10 strikeouts, just one walk, you know this kid has found his rhythm. That was a monumental improvement from his prior start, showcasing pinpoint command of his fastball and that wicked slider. And talk about being comfortable at home. In 5 starts here, Misiorowski was virtually untouchable, a sparkling 3-0 record with a 2.16 ERA. The Phillies, however, were ready to test that dominance. Leading off for the Phillies, the dynamic Tree Turner. Misiorowski unleashes a breaking ball, and Turner sends it into shallow center, but Blake Perkins is there, making the easy fly out. 1 down. But then, the real thunder arrived. Stepping in next, Kyle Schwarber, a man who lives for the long ball. He's second in all of Major League Baseball in homers, just one behind Cal Raleigh. And let's not forget his 4-homer explosion against the Braves just last weekend. But Misiorowski, unfazed, comes with absolute heat, 101 miles per hour, right at the top of the zone. 3 pitches, and Schwarber is gone, caught looking. That's an almost unhittable pitch, pushing triple digits up there. What a statement from Miz. From one slugger to another, we move directly to Bryce Harper. He connects, sending it out to left center. It's not deep, but it's going to drop in for a hit. Harper's aboard, continuing his incredible tier, now hitting 15 for 18. Up next, JT Realmuto, who went just 1 for 9 the last time these two teams met. Realmuto lifts a pop-up on the infield to the left side. Joey Ortiz drifts underneath it, settles, and makes the catch. The inning is over. A stellar start for Misiorowski and the Brewers, keeping the Phillies off the scoreboard early in this pivotal matchup. Now, let's flip to the bottom of the first, with the Brewers offense ready to pounce on Phillies right-hander Taijuan Walker. Walker's record of 4-7 might not jump off the page, but his 3.63 ERA is very respectable. The issue? A serious lack of run support. He faced the Brewers earlier in the season, going 4 innings, giving up 7 hits and 4 earned runs. The Brewers know they can get to him, and they were looking to do just that on Baseball Extra. Leading off from Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. This kid had an August to remember, smashing 10 home runs. He's hitting 287 with 16 homers and 68 RBIs coming into this game. Walker delivers, and Terang launches a fly ball to center field. It's well struck. It is back, and it is gone. Another one for Terang. A new month. Same incredible result. What a heater this kid is on. He's one of those rare players who doesn't want a day off when he's swinging the bat like this. That's the 16th home run allowed by Taijuan Walker this season. He only gave up 1 home run in his 5 starts in August, and he's allowed one to the very first batter he faces in September. Unbelievable. Next up, William Contreras, who also had an absolutely stellar August with 11 home runs since the last day of July. He lines one down the line, and it's off the glove of Sosa. Contreras is hustling around first, digging for 2. He slides in with a double. A breaking ball right down the middle, and he hammers it, just like he's been doing so often lately. Christian Yelich then works a walk, putting runners on first and second with nobody out. Now it's up to Blake Perkins, hitting in the 6th spot. Perkins, of course, with that switch hitting ability and his superb glove in center field. Another 3-2 pitch, and Perkins smacks it hard to right field. A base hit that might score two. Contreras is in. Here comes Yelich, burning around third. He scores. 3-0 Brewers after the first inning. That's a 3-2 pitch, hit hard right by Harper down in the corner. And you just knew that Christian Yelich was going to score. It's like poetry watching him run around the bases. What an explosive start for your Milwaukee Brewers. Back to the top of the second, and Harrison Bader steps in to face Mizorowski. Got him. Another strikeout for Miz, his second of the game. He's back to triple digits consistently, pitching on 5 full days rest, last working on the 26th. He's fresh. He's powerful. Now, going away on Max Kepler. Here comes Miz. Got him. Fastball, 100 miles an hour. 2 strikeouts in a clean second inning for Jacob Mizorowski. This kid is absolutely dealing right now for Baseball Extra. In the bottom of the second, the Brewers' offense wasn't finished. Caleb Durbin, 1 for 2 against Walker in his career. 257 hitter with 9 home runs and 46 RBIs. Durbin, a drive to left. Back goes Marsh. He is staring. It is gone for Durbin. That was a no-doubter. Way back, second deck. A 92 miles per hour sinker on a 2-1 pitch. See you later. No doubt about that one, halfway up the second deck in left field. Man, what a rookie season Caleb Durbin is having for the Brewers. He's just piling on the offense. 1 away for Jake Bauers, who hits a sharp grounder towards short. Diving stop made by Turner. He's to his feet. Throws in time. What a play. And what a reaction by his teammates. Edmundo Sosa was almost cheering as Turner got to his feet and made that throw to first. An absolutely incredible defensive gem by Tree Turner. Blake Perkins then steps in, and it's a called strike 3. A 1-2, 3/3 inning for Tydron Walker, his best one of the day. But it's still 4-0 Brewers as we head to the fourth. The dangerous part of the Phillies' order is coming up again against Mizorowski, beginning with Kyle Schwarber. And just like before, Miz strikes out Schwarber for a second time. A 1-1 count on that fastball from Miz, inside. It's tough to get the barrel of the bat on that pitch when it's coming in that hot and that tight. But then, Bryce Harper steps in from the left side. He singled in his first at-bat, one of only 2 hits the Phillies have had. He connects, and that one's in the air, center field. Hit well. Perkins going back towards the wall. Back at the wall. It's gone. Home run, Bryce Harper. His 23rd of the year, and he makes it a 4-1 ball game. That's one way to get things going for the Phillies. It's only the 6th home run Mizorowski has allowed all year, but it's a big one, putting the Phillies on the board. In the bottom of the fourth, the Brewers respond. Joey Ortiz singles, and Sal Frelick never breaks stride, going to third without a throw. A perfectly executed hit and run single for Joey Ortiz puts runners on the corners with only 1 out for the crew. The Brewers are relentless, always looking for that next scoring opportunity here on Baseball Extra. It's almost like Tydron Walker wanted no part of Bryce Terang again. He walked him on 5 pitches. That'll load the bases for Jackson Chourio. You've got Frelick at third. He singled. Ortiz at second. He singled. Terang at first. He walked. Chourio hits a fly ball to left. Marsh is back, tagging, and coming down the line to score as Frelick does. Getting to third is Ortiz. Sacrifice fly for Jackson Chourio gets the job done, able to push a run across. But Walker has still not been able to avoid that big inning in any of his starts recently. Now, some runners on the corners with 1 out. Tree Turner, 0 for 2 so far, has a chance to drive in a run. He lines that 1 out toward right field. That's going to be in for an extra base hit. It's going to go to the corner. 1 run is in. Here comes Stott, steaming around third. He's going to score. Going to third is Turner. It's a 2-run triple, and that puts the Phillies right back in this ball game. It's 5-3. A terrific hit here by Tree Turner, showcasing his speed and clutch hitting. And that's going to be it for Mizorowski. Once again, he just could not afford the big inning, and the Phillies capitalized. The Phillies have their first 2 runners aboard here in the 6th with runners on the corners. Harrison Bader is the hitter. He's 0 for 2, and he lifts this one to deep left field. Going back on it is Chourio, and it's over his head. It takes it off the wall. One run is in. They hold Marsh at third. RBI double for Bader. It's a 5-4 game. The Phillies have a lot of things going on right now, and they are putting a lot of pressure on these Brewers. Big time. Nobody out. Runners at second and third. The Phillies have something going here. Marsh is tagging. Under it is Perkins. The throw goes toward third. Marsh will score. And the Phillies have come all the way back and tied this game up at 5. A sacrifice fly for Kepler. Go ahead run now in scoring position for Sosa. Fly ball right field. Should be deep enough. Frelick gets under it. Tagging is Bader. Frelick gets behind it. Here comes Bader. Here comes the throw. Offline. And the Phillies have taken the lead. Back-to-back sacrifice flies. It's a 6-5 game. Unbelievable comeback by the Phillies. In the bottom of the 6th, the Brewers are not giving up. Durbin works a one-out walk, then moves up 90 feet on a wild pitch. So hopefully that will cost the Phillies, as the tying run gets himself into scoring position here with 2 outs. Not the way you wanted to start if you're Alvarado. Alvarado kicks, delivers. The runner goes, and the pitch is down and away. He works the walk, and Durbin walks into third. Jackson Chourio is going to try and come up with a big hit against Alvarado. Sacrifice fly last time up, 2 away. Runners are on the corners. To second base. Bobbled. Game is tied. Oh my goodness. Bryson started second base. He just booted it. And this game is tied. It doesn't take any talent to hustle. And that was well done by Chourio. We remain tied as we go to the top of the 8th inning. What an absolute turn of events on Baseball Extra. Well, the new pitcher for the Brewers is right-hander Shelby Miller, and Brandon Marsh will be the first to face him. And Marsh picks up his 3rd hit of the day, breaking his bat, and he's got a leadoff single over the head of Andrew Vaughn. Now the Phillies have the go-ahead run aboard. Bader is 1 for 3, doubled his last time up, and he lines that 1 out toward left field. Chourio's on the run. He won't get there. It's a 1-hop off the wall. Marsh is to third. They're waving him home. Here's the throw by Ortiz. It won't come. The Phillies have taken the lead. Bader with his 2nd RBI double of the day. Wow. Harrison Bader is making his mark here with the Philadelphia Phillies. He jumps all over a first-pitch fastball and smokes it to left. But what a job by Brandon Marsh. Typically, you cannot score on this ball from first base, but he read it extremely well. Here's Max Kepler. Miller delivers, and it's down and in. 2-2 is the count. And Shelby Miller is feeling something after that delivery. Immediately winced. That is not good. Remember when the Brewers traded for him? He felt like he was back up and running. He had that elbow issue. Not sure if this is related to it, but he is coming out of this game. Chris Hook was first out there, and Pat Murphy is going to meet Shelby Miller. He felt something, and he is in a lot of pain. Bader moves up to third. But now with 2 outs, the Brewers will trade that, of course. So now Bryson stopped trying to get the runner home with 2 outs. Line drive down the right field line. That's going to be in for a base hit, and it's going to trickle toward the warning track. Stott scores, and the Phillies lead at 8-6. Great job by Stott picking up that big 2-out base hit. 2 walks and a base hit in the inning, and the Brewers are just seeing this game slip away on Baseball Extra. In the bottom of the 8th, the Brewers have them loaded for the Rookie of the Year candidate, Isaac Collins. Ground ball off the mound, under the glove. Here comes Contreras. He will score, and we're tied. It took a shot off the side of the mound, and that was enough. Redirected just enough to get by Tree Turner, and with 2 outs, Collins was able to tie it up with a breaking pitch. Again, Turner has been playing an excellent brand of baseball at shortstop, and just a ball that scoots underneath his glove. It would have been a great play, what he normally makes, but this time, it gets through. Abner Uribe will try and keep the Brewers right there. He's going to face the gauntlet, Schwarber, Harper, and Romuto. Uribe throws low, and he walked him. The leadoff man is on for Philadelphia for a 5th straight inning. Then, a check swing. Did he go? No 2-2. The Brewers dugout cannot believe it. They are not happy. Then, for Romuto, another check swing appeal. No, he didn't go. This is Jim Wolf, the first base umpire, making these calls. They're not calling any of them, man. Pat Murphy is fit to be tied. And Pat Murphy just got tossed by Jim Wolf. Chris Hook is coming out to chat with Uribe. Jim Wolf said, "Get back in the dugout." Murphy was mad about the non-call on Bryce Harper earlier. In a situation like this, a close game in the ninth, it's just his second ejection of the year for Pat Murphy. And Murphy's had enough at the third base ump so far. I don't blame him. Let's take a look at that replay. Oh man. Yeah, he went. He definitely went. A crucial missed call that will absolutely be talked about on Baseball Extra after this game. Here's Marsh. 3 hits and 4 at-bats. Go ahead run at second base for the Phillies. Ground ball right side into right field. Base hit. Start around third, heading home. He'll score. The throw to third. RBI for Brandon Marsh. The Phillies are back on top. First earned run allowed by Uribe in his last 19 appearances. And all of that made possible by a missed call by Jim Wolf over at first base. And now Harrison Bader. And Bader lifts that one to right field. It's not that deep. Going out is terrain. He can't get it. Another run will score. The throw goes to third. Marsh is out at third. It's 10-8 Phillies. But they're going to check this on this play to third base. Little snow cone action. I think they got him. I think they do. Held onto the ball. Super close. But part of the issue here was that Brandon Marsh slowed down for some reason and looked back to see if maybe the ball was caught. After review, the call on the field stands. Runner is out. Philadelphia leads. It is Jose Alvarado time as the Phillies have a save situation as we go to the bottom of the ninth inning. They lead it by 2. Joey Ortiz the batter. He bounces it to third. Sosa has it. Throws across the diamond in time. And you want to talk about a gut check victory for the Philadelphia Phillies. They get it here today over the Milwaukee Brewers as they come from behind and win it 10-8. What an absolute thriller, a roller coaster of emotions, full of big hits, big comebacks, and a whole lot of drama. End screen with the Baseball Extra logo, social media handles, and like and subscribe text prominently displayed. A highlight reel of the game's key moments plays in the background. Voiceover. And that, baseball fans, is why we absolutely love this game. From the first pitch to the final out, this matchup delivered everything you could possibly want. Make sure you don't miss a single highlight or breakdown. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this recap. And subscribe to Baseball Extra for all the best analysis, breaking news, and in-depth coverage of Major League Baseball. Your support keeps us bringing you the action you crave.